Hello everybody, this is Jessica Lightheart, aka the Earth Lady. And today we're talking about turning your negatives into positives. Now, I adjusted my office so it's a little bit on the funny side. And lots to do, so we're going to make this short and simple. Turning your negatives into positives is similar to training your thought process with the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There's something on my desk driving me crazy. No, that's not the method. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then tell yourself what you want instead of the negative or the negative thought into a positive thought. It's similar to training dogs. Right now I'm learning how to train the 2 puppies I have because they're 2 different breeds I've never had before. So it's a lot of work. It's not going to happen overnight. Trust me. I know. So, turning your negatives into positives. When you think about, I can't, or you think that, oh, well, I can't do that, I'm not capable of that. You got to change those negatives, the can'ts, into a can. So the next time that you find yourself saying, I can't, and you hear the words come out of your mouth, then you're going to stop and you're going to think about it. Okay? Instead of saying, I can't, say, how can I? If there's something you don't know how to do, it's not that you can't do it. It's that you're not educated on how to do that. Well, I'm not educated on how to do that. Would you share some input with me? See how I turn that I can't do that into a I'm not educated on how to do that. You have to change the can't to how can I. Now, there's a lot of things that perhaps you're not physically able to do. So you have to think smarter and not harder. There's a lot of things, like me. I just blew out my back a couple of days ago. I'm doing better, but I lifted the dog, and I shouldn't have, but I thought I'm He-Man, and so I did it, and well, needless to say, that made me throw out my back, and I was stiff for a day, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, I got to get up and move about. House isn't going to take care of itself. Animals aren't going to feed themselves. There's things that need to be done, and it's my responsibility to do them. So even if I don't get them all done in one day, I'm putting forth the effort, and I'm trying. I'm doing as much as I can that I'm capable at while I'm down for the count, Same way with your negatives. Don't think you can't. Start asking people, how did you do it? Find people who've accomplished that or are doing that now and ask them, how are you doing it? How have you accomplished it? What did you do in order to succeed? Okay? Closed mouths cannot get fed. And the more that you say can't, that's a negative, and you're going to fill your aura with negatives. When people tell you you can't, you tune that out. You find ways to do it. And I'm not saying go and break the law or anything like that. I'm saying make the attempt to do what's right. Okay? So if someone says, oh, you can't do that. Well, what is it that you can't do? You can't cook your own food? Why? Because you don't know how? Because honestly, I'll tell you, I know people who are in wheelchairs that still cook their own food. I knew a woman, she's passed away now, but I knew a woman that was a paraplegic, and there was nothing you could tell her she couldn't do, because she did everything and then some. She might not have been able to climb a tree, but if you would have given her a rope, she would have tried like hell to try and cinch herself up with the best way she could. She would have got up that tree if you told her she couldn't. One way or another. It might have taken her a while because she would have to think about how to get it done, and she would have had to ask for help. Hey, can you put a pulley up there? Hey, can you do this? Can you help me out? Because she was opening her mouth and asking. A closed mouth can't get any help. You have to open your mouth. Say what you need. Ask for things. Ask for knowledge. Ask for wisdom, pointers and tips. You know, I've done a couple of videos on labels and things like that. And that's another thing I choose personally, to not accept the fact that I have bipolar. That's a label that the doctors have given me, and that's part of why I get a disability check every month. But I'm not going to let that hold me back from being somebody, making a difference. I might not be capable of holding a job because of my mental disability, but that doesn't mean that I'm not going to try to help people. That doesn't mean that I don't try to make money in other ways, giving away things, having a garage sale, you know. Little things, every little thing counts. Same way with housework. A couple of years ago, you would have thought, oh my goodness. And my house is still quite a big cluster, but it's getting better, and there is improvement. Every day I do a little bit more, and I try a little bit harder. Sooner or later, you'll walk into my house and you'll be like, what happened to the cluster? Well, it took me some time, but I got it done. Every day when I accomplish more in the house and accomplish teaching the animals to sit or stay or be quiet, you know, as I'm teaching them and they're actually learning, that's success. Same way with making your bed. Every day, if all you do is get up and make your bed, at the end of the day, you have been a successful person because you made your bed. You have accomplished something instead of nothing. So every little thing counts. I'm not saying write down a whole list of your goals and start doing them one at a time until you get them all done. That is a good idea. But start small. Make a list of your goals and then start at the top one. And you look at that first one. Don't look at the whole list. You just focus on one, the first one. That's your first step. And when you figure out how to get it done and accomplish it, then you've made it onto that step. So then you look at the next one on your list and you see how to do that and you get that one done. You don't look at the whole staircase because you're never going to make it to the top if you do that. You get overwhelmed very easily and very quickly. Trust me, been there, done that. One of my things is I tell everybody, make a list. Make a list of 3 things you want to get done today. Then prioritize them. Which one is the one that needs to be done first? It's the most necessity. Okay, 1, 2, 3. That's all you do. Work on a bigger list afterwards. Right now we need to start small and stay on the first step. And we got the first step accomplished. And we got our balance and we're steady. Then we can look at the second step. Not the whole staircase, just the second step. Figure out how to get that done. Put one foot on top of the other. Get on that second step. Accomplish it. Get sturdy. And then go to the third step. It's a lot easier when you get started because once you get started and you start moving about and you get more things done, you're making momentum. You're getting more done and you'll feel better. You're going to see the things that you've gotten accomplished and you're going to feel better about yourself. And that's all this is about. Building your self-esteem, building who you are, gaining back your life, taking control of it, and being the person you want to be. Now, perhaps tomorrow we'll work on what you will and will not put up with. That's another video I'll do. One day at a time, that's what we're doing. I try and do a video every day because I said I was going to. There are a couple days that I've missed. I'm quite disappointed in myself. That's in the past. Let go of the past and keep going forward. Okay? Thank you for watching. I hope you guys all had a fantastic Thursday, and we will see you again tomorrow. Ciao now.